Hi guys, it is I, Pi, and welcome to my video. So today I have a little haul. As you can see from my title and thumbnail, I bought two dresses from Closet Child, and one of which is a dress that I'm wearing, and the other dress is over here. So the two dresses that I bought were actually bought in different times. Like I didn't actually bought both in the same package. I actually placed two different orders about a week or two apart because the first dress that I saw is the dress that I'm wearing, which is Alice and the Pirates, Elizabeth Bride of Death. And if anyone from the Lolita community is watching this, you would know, if you've been around for like a few years, that Elizabeth Bride of Death has been one of the most popular in-demand dresses. So when I saw it being sold for a good price, secondhand, I decided to take the plunge and just get the dress to see what the hype is all about. So I'll just talk a bit about this dress and go through some of the features of this dress with you, and also let you know what was the price I paid at Closet Child. So yes, as I've mentioned, I actually bought this dress first, and I shipped through EMS as I always do through Closet Child. It's not the first time that I actually bought from Closet Child online. And their EMS is, I believe, flat rate shipping of 2,000 yen. But I have to double check and I'll insert if there's any changes down below. So I saw this dress. I actually saw this through their email mailer. They do actually send out emails about new dresses that are on their shop. So I saw this. I had to click on it and check the price, and I realized it was actually a pretty good price. So without thinking, I just went ahead and bought it. So the dress came pretty fast. Normally EMS takes about like 3-4 days to arrive. So all their dresses come wrapped in plastic. It's their own plastic bag. This does not mean that the dress is brand new. It is all second-hand unless they show that the dress itself comes with their tag still attached. So Closet Child is actually quite thorough in disclosing like damages, as well as they show quite a lot of pictures of the dress. So they'll show you the front, the back, as well as if there's any damage, they'll actually show you close-up pictures of the dress, the area with the damage. So you can actually make your own judgment online, and it's quite an informed judgment on whether you actually want the dress. Do you think the price is fair, as well as like are you willing to put up with whatever damages that they've disclosed. Of course, this is not all inclusive. I wouldn't say like they will be able to get every little nitty-gritty damage that's on the dress. So if something is super minor, like something that actually came with manufacturing processes, like maybe a little bit of frayed threads, it's like you could just snip it off, it's fine. They wouldn't really show you that. They will focus mainly on like stains or tears or very like major damages that is very obvious. And these are the kind of things that they will also show you their ranking. They have a system where they say, is it S, A, B, C, D, I think the ranking is. And this is just the grading of the dress and whether is it like perfect condition, like new, good condition, or with like major damages. And they will just like list it all out for you. The thing is, the website is in Japanese, but I find that Google Translate, if you're actually using Google Chrome, the translate feature on the website actually works quite well, and you're able to at least be able to read whatever is written on the website, and it makes sense. A lot of it would actually make sense. So that's pretty much about it about Closet Child. You can create an account. They will ship it to you directly. There's no issues. They do accept PayPal as well as all major credit card like Visa, MasterCard, and I think Amex, but I'm not sure. So yes, buying from them is actually pretty easy. It's quite straightforward. I've never had any issues, even though the first time I bought from them was like 2-3 years ago, and this is probably like the second time I bought from their online shop. Second and third time, obviously, because I bought the two dresses separately. And yeah, I never had any issues with it. If you have any other questions, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll try my best to address it for you. Otherwise, let's just get into the dress. So as I mentioned, this is Alice and the Pirates, Elizabeth Bride of Death. And the reason why this dress is so cheap now was because they had a made to order, I think like 1 or 2 years back. So the price of it actually plunged a lot. If you like around before this made to order, you will realize that the price of this dress was actually around like 70,000 yen being sold on Closet Child. And that translates to almost about 1,000 Singapore dollars, or around like 700-800 US dollars. And I have seen this dress being sold for 1,000 US dollars on Lace Market itself. So this dress was really in demand in the past. And when I saw it being sold for about, I think I paid around 2,800 yen. I'll list down the price that I paid for here. And I decided why not just get it and have a good look at it as to why it's so popular. So let me just show you the dress first. I bought the dress in the navy colorway, and if you have checked it out online, you realize that it comes in I think 4 major colorways, which is black, green, and red, plus of course navy. And I decided to take this. First of all, I really like navy. If it came in other colorways, I may not have bought it. I don't think I would have gotten it if it was the red or the green colorway, but I may have considered it in the black colorway because the black one is different in the sense that the front panel, the little tiered ruffles in front, comes in ivory for the black, but in every other colorway it actually matches the color of the dress. So for me, like as I showed you, the navy colorway comes with the navy tiered ruffles in front. So the red will come with red and the green will come with green, but the black is the only one that comes with ivory. And I like the contrast paneling there. It looks actually quite nice, but I didn't see that on the online shop and I saw navy. And I do like navy, as we've established in one of my previous videos with the number of specific colored dresses, and I think I had like 7 red and 6 navy or something like that. So yes, navy is like one of my top few colorways that I actually purchased. And so I thought, okay, let's check it out. So first impressions is that I think the cut of it is nice. It's quite a unique cut with the front panel, and not a lot of Lolita dresses from other brands actually have such a panel. But the print wise, I'm not the biggest fan of it because I do not actually understand what it's supposed to be. I understand that it's like Bride of Death, it's very Victorian inspired. So yes, there's a bunch of Victorian ladies in front, but I don't get the element of the Bride of Death. There isn't very much gothic elements in this dress. So to me, I don't really get the hype of this dress. Color wise, cut wise, I think it's quite nice, but another issue I have with it is that the chest area of the dress is quite restrictive. It has shirring at the back as well as corset lacing and waist ties that are detachable. So it has a lot of adjustable features to it, but it's not about the adjustments. It's like just feel like there is no space for the boobs. It just feels like the dress is trying to compress my boobs and make it as flat as possible. And at the same time, I feel like it makes me look like I'm top heavy. So if you can see here, it literally makes me look like I have a triangle top. It does not have like a nice curve or like cinched in waist to make it look like I'm busty or something, but it just makes me look like I literally am a triangle, or trapezoid if you want to be exact. And I do not like it at all. I think it's quite weird. I could probably work around it by adding like accessories on top or wearing a jacket on top, but I don't think that's the point of it. Like if I was to wear a JSK, I want to show it off and I want it to be flattering already and not have to like adjust elements to make it look flattering. So will I be keeping this dress? Probably not. And this does not mean I'll be returning it to Closet Child. Closet Child does not accept returns. If anything, you are supposed to sell it back to Closet Child, and the only way to sell it is to be there in person to sell it. Also, Closet Child does not give very good pricing for the dresses, because do understand that all these kind of sort of consignment shops or second-hand shops, they do have to make a profit. So they can't buy for you at a really high price and actually sell it to you at the same price that they will sell to someone else. That's just not how it works. They will not be making a profit at all. So what they will actually do is actually buy from you for a really cheap price, and from what I heard, they will only offer you around like 20-30% of the value of the dress. So it is a very quick way of getting rid of your dresses, especially if you're in Japan. But to me, I think that I would prefer selling on Lace Market or as well as the local community in Singapore. So it would be, yes, I would be selling this dress through those methods. My issues with this dress is the fact that the bodice is actually quite weird. At first, I was really like attracted to the cut of the skirt, which is the front panels in front, because I really do not have dresses that has this kind of motif. But after putting on the dress, I realized that the bodice is quite a weird shape. And this is something that I would not have known until I put on the dress, which is sometimes that's the limitations of shopping online, which everyone is aware of. And so yes, I would actually be selling this dress. I would definitely be putting it on my Lace Market shortly after this video is up. So if you do want it, you can feel free to check it out. So yes, that's pretty much about it for this dress. Let me know your thoughts below, as well as do you like this dress or not. So I'm done changing. And if you can see here, I have another dress. And why am I holding this other dress? Let me just show you. So yes, what you just saw was two British bears. So in the first time in my entire Lolita life, I have two dresses that are not only of the exact same print, they're of the exact same colorway. I do not have any dress like this, and this is the first time that I actually own two dresses in the exact same print and colorway. And the only difference between them is the fact that the cuts are different. What I just got from Closet Child was a jumper skirt, and what I owned previously was the one piece. And if you're wondering why I got two dresses of not only the exact same print but the exact same colorway, no, it's not because I am obsessed with British Bear and needed it in every single cut. But as a matter of fact, it's just simply that I wanted a change of cuts. There is more to it. I wanted a different cut because when I put on the OP the other day for the video, if you're not sure which video, I will link it above. So in that video, when I put on that dress to film, I realized that the dress was tight around the arm area, like around this area, to the extent that I felt like if I actually raised my hands or moved around in a certain manner, I may possibly rip the dress. And that quite shocked me a bit because I never once felt like I was in the plus size area. I definitely am not. I always felt like I was not either petite, I just felt like I was average. Average in the sense that I wear a size medium often, like literally in the middle of it all. So when I found that the dress was getting tight on me, I was a bit shocked because I thought these dresses should have at least fit the middle populace. I know that a lot of Inject Pretty dresses are not plus size friendly. They're not actually very size inclusive. Especially this OP in particular. Let me just show you. So one thing about this OP, here's the front. As you can see, the arms are not that small. But I feel like it was this area, like the armpit to the bodice area and the shoulder. Like when I wear it, I felt like if I lifted out my arm, it just felt tight, like I was pulling on it. And I knew that if I moved in a certain manner, I would have actually, could possibly rip it. I'm just playing on the safe side. I could possibly wear it still. Maybe it still fits me. I mean, it definitely still fits me. Maybe I could definitely work around it by like just being more careful in the dress. And maybe it is actually like okay with a bit of tugging. I just didn't want to risk it. So I decided, okay, I was already definitely planning on selling this dress because of that issue that I faced. And I was a bit upset by it because as everyone know, I really love British Bear. And to sell it was like selling my favorite dress away. And it's definitely happened before, selling dresses that I actually really like, but then after I realized that it no longer fits me right. So as I was browsing Closet Child, I actually came across the British Bear but in the jumper skirt cut. And that's when I realized that, oh, I could actually like change the dresses, like sell my OP but get a JSK instead. And that's exactly what I did. which is to get the JSK because it's already available, and thus that became my second purchase from Closet Child in a short duration of time. So the reason why you would definitely like keep making purchases from Closet Child is because you would have, I mean, different dresses get uploaded at different timings, so if you do see something else that you want, you definitely have to place a different order from it. They do not really combine orders. So that's how I ended up with 2 packages from Closet Child in a short duration, just because there are 2 dresses that I wanted. So as I was mentioning, so yes, the arm was feeling tight on me, and not only that, if you realize on the back here, there is no shirring, there is no corset lacing, nothing on the back of this dress. So this is literally like a one size dress. There is no inclusivity in this dress at all. And that's something in a lot of angelic pretty dresses, is the fact that most of their dresses are not size inclusive at all. I'm not sure if lately they've been making changes to be more size inclusive, like having more dresses with shirring or lacing, but this really sucked. So yeah, that's why I decided, okay, time to sell. I have a few more dresses that I'm intending to sell, one of which was the Horror Candy Shop. It is the same issue with this dress, which is the fact that the arm is getting a bit tight on me, and the fact that the back has no size range at all. So yeah, I do have Misty Sky, which is also in the same issue, but I'm so sad because I definitely don't want to sell Misty Sky. So I'm still thinking about it for now. I'm not sure if I will sell it yet. But the 2 that is definitely going is this plus Horror Candy Shop. So let me show you a bit about the differences in the 2 dresses since we're here already. So first things first is you can definitely see that the bodice is definitely different. This does have a drop waist. When I do put on this dress, the waist definitely sits higher on me. It's almost like an empire cut. And the ribbon on the front is the exact same, but the so-called collar here, it's in a V shape, but the one on this is actually a straight cut. So the jumper skirt also has this kind of like lacing on the front, but this does not actually come with any. It just has a bit of lace over here. The ribbon on the front is also the exact same. The print itself is definitely exactly the same. The fabric is all 100% exactly the same, so there's no major issues with that. The behind, so the back of the dress on the other hand actually comes with corset lacing and shirring for the jumper skirt, but as you see on the OP, there's nothing on the back at all. It just comes with one single zip down the back. This does have a zip on the side as well as detachable waist ties. Of course, the one piece also comes with detachable waist ties, as you can see over here. So of course, the last difference is that this dress does have sleeves, and the sleeves does come with its own button, which is operationable. And the dress does actually have pockets. Shoot. Well, the OP has pockets on both sides. The jumper skirt only has pockets on one side, which is over here. Of course, the reason being is that the zip does sit on the left, so they actually could not put a pocket on that side, so they only have one pocket on one side. For the OP, as I mentioned before, I actually got the OP from Yahoo Japan Auctions, and I did get it brand new with tag on. The jumper skirt, on the other hand, is not brand new. It didn't come with the tag on, so I cannot verify whether it was used or not, but I'll just go with the assumption that yes, the dress was used and resold. This is definitely something you could consider if you like a print, but you felt like one cut did not suit you. You can definitely try a different cut. But of course, some people do play favorites with certain cuts. Like some cuts just looks better, some cuts does not. And that's really up to you. So if you really like something, you kind of have to make a compromise at times, and I think that's okay. So before we go, let me just let you know the price of this dress. And if I remember correctly, it's also around 28,000 yen. I feel like maybe a little bit bright that was cheaper than this. So yep. Yes, I paid shipping twice because they were shipped at 2 different times. But yes, once again, I received this dress really fast. No issues. I didn't see any damage on this dress at all. So yeah. Otherwise, this video is getting pretty long, and I will definitely end off here. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!